Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Okay, I know, you're excited. I understand. I'm getting your hair in my face, man. I know. Okay, you're excited. I get it. It's all right. Just hold on. Just settle down. For a second. I know. Christmas is a week away. I know. I get it. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. And we're gonna have the Christmas party later on. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. You're gonna be dancing up a storm. You always are. I know. I get that. So, did you? You got your stocking too? Yeah, okay. Well, here. Look at that. Look at that. It's about your size, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're looking forward to a lot of presents, aren't you? Yes, you are. Certainly. No problem. What are you hoping to get? Your international noodle collection. Okay, well, I mean, that's, possibility. There's that possibility. I understand. So, well, I tell you what, let's do this. Why don't you go hang the stocking up? Okay, take the stocking. Okay. All right. You'll take the stocking, go bring it downstairs. All right. And we're going to start the show. Okay. And don't look under the tree. All right. I saw you earlier. Okay. Don't be looking under there. He gets excited, doesn't he? Greetings, fellow YouTuber. My name is Tim. Welcome to another steaming hot pile of garbage that we like to call GainerWorld Live. My name is Tim Gainer. Thank you so much for joining us, as you always do every week, for our last stream of 2021. Already the thoughts are coming in, and we'll get to those in just a second. But in the meantime, if you are new to this, by all means, come on in, set a spell. Everything's going to be great. And obviously our occasional guest co-host Chris King has been in the coffee pot again, because he's going to be yelling all night long, thus all the caps, you see. So anyway, if you're new to this, what we do is we basically we spend an hour just kind of talking to each other. As you can see here from the chat that we have here, we basically just kind of talk to each other, and we'll bring up little subjects and discuss it. And I got a guitar here that, you may get played, may not, depending upon just how bad your taste in music is. And we just kind of go from there. So that's what's happening. Well, and everybody's just popping in already. Let me see. Of course, as I said, our occasional guest DJ, our occasional guest co-host, Chris DJ OPM King, ho, butt warmers for everybody, and creative ways to get around the sensor filter, apparently. Gonna roll up some fat mistletoe and down some knock. And I say happy holidays to you, my pal. What happened to the Christmas Eve show? I'll answer that question in a second. Yelling all night long. Gee, what else is new? Okay, it's a rebel yell at the Christmas tree. I get it, just like Billy Idol. Gary Hicker from the Incredible Edibles Band says, howdy from the wife and I, Gare and Mrs. Gary. Always good to see you guys. Appreciate you popping in. And my name is Oz. It's Cyrus Gray from the Homegrown Underground Sound Show, or as we like to call it, Hugs. Hi, Gary. Hi, Chris. Hi there, Cyrus. I got to see Gaga naked again. I don't want to know what restraining orders you've broken, bro. I just know that this cannot be good. Hey, pull my finger. I don't think so. Even from this distance, I know that's not a good thing. So as you can see, like I said, if you're new here, this is what we do. And we just kind of talk to each other and let our hair down and discuss everything and just kind of be together, because, this this whole thing, man, I tell you what, this has been a year, hasn't it? It has been a year. I mean, we thought 2020 was bad. 2021 was Not as bad, but it was an extension. And for that, we all needed to just kind of let loose and just kind of relax for even if an hour. And that's really what this show has been, is, and will always be about. Just us just kind of chilling and having a good time. So Chris went and saw House of Gucci, which, of course, does have Lady Gaga playing the part of, can't remember the name right off the top of my head, but great plans, great debates, and below par expectations. Okay. Great plans, great debates. Yes, we had. It's been, and below par expectations. Yeah. And when it comes to this show, yes, you're right. There's no reason why you should ever believe that there's going to be any quality entertainment in this little slop fest whatsoever. It wasn't a full frontal like A Star Is Born, but it was good nonetheless. Well, we are talking about Steffi. So, and, as you said, when we went and saw A Star Is Born, I'm really glad that there was a seat between the two of us. I can just tell you that. Because when that scene came on between her and Bradley Cooper, it was like, good Lord Almighty. And just heard heavy breathing out of my left ear from Chris. I don't know why. Did you know that she was in Beaver, Alaska? Okay, let's just stop now. Let's just stop right there. This thing, it's okay, 6 minutes and this thing's getting ready to fall off the rails. So can we at least make it to 10 minutes, guys? Okay, before we lose our minds here. Okay, so we will say this, that next week, I believe it's next week, or maybe even after the first of the year, that our own Professor Heine Bach will be in Beaver, Alaska for the first annual Beaver Toss. Heine Bach said he saw her. Oh, dude, if you saw Lady Gaga and you're holding out and you didn't tell us anything, people will fight you, okay? Chris and I among the two of us right now, okay? There will be a fight. And even Elena is here in the chat room. Hey, Elena, how you doing? Always good to see you. Boy, did I let my imagination run for that, though. It wasn't you that had to worry the person in front. You see, this is why we put the chat up right here, okay? Because that way, sometimes you just don't have to read it. You just kind of let your imagination run wild. But Elena, yeah, I'm glad that you're here, and thank you very much. I'm glad you got that message. And we will get to that in just a moment, too. Now, to... So to answer the question, why no Christmas Eve stream? The answer is twofold. Number one is that always Christmas Eve night, a lot of people have... I have my other project, my side project, which is ClassicChristmas.com, Classic Christmas, one C in the middle, which is down right now so that we can stream this. But we'll be back up after 9 o'clock Eastern, and we'll run straight through till Christmas Day. And because of the fact that I right now only have one computer that can handle this, as I said, I just had to shut that stream down so I can do this stream. And we usually do something very, very special on midnight Christmas Day, midnight GMT, which is 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern. So obviously we will not be able to do that. I cannot stream both at the same time. Hopefully next year I'll be able to. I do have plans in the works for that, that we're going to try to get around that, and we won't have to go through these changes again. So that's what's going on there. And secondly, Tim needs a break. I'm not going to lie to you. This has been a year. I won't say it's been a bad year. It really hasn't for me personally. And I don't want to speak ill, for anybody that might have, befallen any hard times. But very realistically speaking, I usually take the last 2 weeks, Christmas break, just like everybody else, just like the school kids, the businesses, everything like that. Christmas week, New Year's, that's, let's face it, Timmy needs some me time, okay? And it's, I love to do this. Oh my God. Listen to you guys. Chris is just out of it. Chris, decaf, bro. I'm just saying, okay? Crack's a hell of a drug. All right? We'll just kind of go from there. So that's what's going on with that. So the next time that we all meet will be on January the 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern. But, in the meantime, let's get through this. Now, secondly, Elena is here. Okay. Tim will be dead if he doesn't rest, Chris. Okay, Elena, you obviously don't know me that well. I've gone many days without rest. Okay, I used to suffer from Charlie Watts syndrome for the longest time. And if anybody doesn't know that story, Charlie Watts was notorious for going like 4, 5, 6 days without sleeping. It wasn't that he was an insomniac, he just didn't like to sleep. And there would be stories of him in a restaurant in Italy, face down in a bowl of soup because he finally fell asleep. And that's how that was. Be that as it may, though, I am glad Elena's here, because if Elena is here, that means the Danimal is here. Oh, yeah. Danimal. Danimal. I hear you going out of town, bro. I hear you going out of town. I just want you to know, I hope you have a great trip. Okay? Just remember, your mom and dad love you. They're going to miss you, but I hope you have a lot of fun. Hope you get a load of presents. If you get money, of course, to share it with me. Okay? Just throwing it out there. But have a good time, and we want a full report when you get back. And that's where we're going to go with that, okay? So Merry Christmas to one of my biggest fans. I appreciate it. And have yourself a heap of good times. What else is going on? Apparently, Cyrus is saying that Steffi has a beaver in the beaver beauty contest as well as the beaver milking contest, which is always good to know. Elena thinks that Chris is doing coke. No, it's straight crack, honey. Don't worry about it. We ain't got time to cut that stuff. He does, but Fast Eddie wants one of them back for a non-pay, and NORAD will track him if he turns the other one on. That I would not believe, as well as several law enforcement agencies. If something fails, then we'll replace it with pig parts. I still tear up when I see Babe. I don't know why. Hugs is working the clone double on his clone double. Yeah, we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need a full army. Okay, that's just all it is. Just marching into town. Kind of like the Disney scene in Fantasia. He's actively listening and says, "Thank you, Tim. You're very welcome, my friend. You're very welcome. You have fun and be careful out there." Gainer clone, not 2. Oh yes, more than that. We're talking a whole army, Gary. We're talking everyone. We're talking marching into town. You ever seen that scene in The Sorcerer's Apprentice, in Fantasia, where all the broomsticks are just like carrying the buckets of water? Yeah, it's kind of like that. Thousands. That'll keep you up at night. So anyway, thanks to everybody who's watching. They can't find a left-handed monkey that can play the guitar right now. Sure they can. Mickey Dolenz. But hey, you see what I did there? Speaking of time and dates and things like that, one of the things that we do definitely need to talk about, in case you haven't noticed, he's pulling out the glasses. That's right. It is that time, gang. It is that time. The glasses are coming out. Because it's something that we all need to be paying attention to right now, as of this time. If it wasn't important, could I do this? So one of the things that we need to be paying attention to, people, as of right now, as of today, no, they're not getting thick. Stop it. Just stop it. They don't make Coke bottles anymore. Okay? Specifically a left-handed monkey that can play a right-handed guitar. That's right. I dare you to find one of those. Go ahead. The mothership is calling. God, I hope so. Get me off this solar driftwood, dude. I'm done. Anyway, I want to put you, dear GainerWorld viewer, on notice as of right now. Because as of this time, we are officially on the Betty Watch. Now, you may not know this, but it is official 30 days from today. Blessed comedian, actress, and American treasure, Betty White, will be celebrating her 100th birthday. So if we all remember anything about what 2020 and 2021 has done, we need to get Babe into an iron lung and wrap her in bubble wrap right now, because it's real possible. We all know how this could end up, and we don't want it to, okay? For those of you out of the country, Betty White is a national treasure. She is a very well-known comedian around the world. Of course, she's known from her role in the Golden Girls. She, of course, the wife of the late Alan Ludden, so she had a very storied career as a situational comedian on a lot of game shows and things of that nature. And basically, she is probably one of the best stand-up comedians and situational character comedians that you can possibly think of. Now, here's the reason why I'm bringing this up. You want to help celebrate? You want to help celebrate Betty's birthday? You can. Yes, that's right. You can. There is going to be a one-day only theatrical event. This is according to Variety. Betty White, 100 years young, a birthday celebration, is going to take place on January 17th. On January 17th, 2022. That is the day of her birthday. Okay? And there will be screenings at local times, 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. at your local. You're going to have to check your local theaters for that, because tickets are now available. Betty White, 100 Years Young, is being made by filmmakers Steve Betchner and Mike Trinkelin, that were given exclusive access by White to craft 100 Years Young, with the event that will look into her behind-the-scenes life, her relationship with her office staff, her efforts to save animal advocates, and will also welcome viewers into her birthday party with a guest list that includes, get this now, Ryan Reynolds, Tina Fey, Robert Redford, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman, Jay Leno, Carol Burnett, Craig Ferguson, Jimmy Kimmel, Valerie Bertinelli, James Corden, Wendy Malick, and Jennifer Love Hewitt. You gotta be kidding me. That's a heck of a guest list, if you ask me. Betty said in a statement, "Who doesn't love a party? This is gonna be great." Additionally, they're gonna have clips, of course, from the Golden Girls, Saturday Night Live, her appearances on Saturday Night Live, the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Hot in Cleveland, and other things of that nature, as well as a lost episode from her sitcom days. So, there you have it. So we need to keep Betty. We got to keep Betty. It's 30 days till Betty's 100th, guys. Okay, we need to keep her. We got to keep her protected. Okay, I think we need to get the National Guard in on this. I think, because we know what has happened in days past of that. We're going pay-per-view. Yeah, okay, sure we are. Sure, Cyrus, no problem. Chris says, nope, time for her to go. Stop it. Stop it. She's a national treasure. Come on, you're just jealous because you can't get some of that. The immigrant children saying say she's eating to stay alive and need a chance. And Gary is saying, I heard rumors that Keith Richards is her daddy. Wouldn't surprise me. There's pictures of him teaching Willie Nelson guitar as a kid. The mothership is coming to take her home. Yeah. Live from the A.R. Leak funeral home. The Betty White spec. Stop it, you guys. Come on. She's a sweet lady. It's a 30-minute special. No, it's not a 30-minute special. It is a special. It's a 2-hour extravaganza. With a guest list like that, what are you kidding me? And Elena said, I looked into her recently. I couldn't tell how she's doing. Hopefully because she's awesome. The last report is that she's doing very well. She's doing great, and she's looking forward to this. I mean, come on. She's Betty White. You know, I mean, she's one of those 15 minutes. Stop it. Stop it. Man, you guys are cruel. I'm with Tim tonight, figuratively, of course. Elena, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You may want to move the animal from the room. But in any case, she won't last for 2 hours. Yes, you don't know that. Come on. She lasted for what? An hour and a half on SNL? Okay. And she did okay there too. So it'll be all right. You know, I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, check your local listings. I don't know what theaters it's going to be in. I haven't got a listing on that yet, but I do know that I believe on our website there may be something. With that many people, special guests, there's 30 seconds each to talk. Just about, yeah. And I dare you to try to shut some of these. I dare you to shut Ryan Reynolds up after 30 seconds. There's not enough formaldehyde to help her. Oh, wow. Tough crowd, I want to tell you. So, yeah, if you want to go see that, we are on the 30 days and counting. Okay? 30 days and counting for Betty White's 100th. No criticism allowed until you're 100 and we see what your stamina is. So many jokes. What's gotten into Chris tonight? Same thing as every night, honey. Just remember, weed's legal in Illinois. I plan to be dead by 65. You know what? I said the same thing. And here I am 2 months removed. My son, as a matter of fact, my oldest son, Jim, was here at the house yesterday. And we even said that. And that is that here I am. I'm just this side of 65. I can actually sign up for Social Security now. And I am, for all intents and purposes, retired. And my kids are in their 20s and 30s. How the hell did this happen? I should have been dead at 30. Let's see. So, when is the Tim Gainer experience going to resurface? We are going to be resurfacing. We plan on resurfacing very soon. We are now taking bookings for 2022. Of course, we all know what's going to be happening with Hugs Fest later on this summer. And we know about what's happening with the Dover Apple Festival out in Pennsylvania. So we've got that in September. But in the meantime, we're trying to get things together for some live experiences here in the Chicago area and beyond. So if you're a booker, if you're an entertainment booker, please, by all means, consider the Tim Gainer experience. Go to timgainer.com for more information, won't you? So yeah, we're doing that, doing some recording, starting to do some writing. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, okay. We'll keep that in mind. Cyrus has given us his plans for when he turns 65. Man, y'all are rough tonight. Y'all are getting into the eggnog. I can tell. I can tell. Pardon me. So yeah. So while that's going on, let's get into some of this. If I can unstick my wiring and actually look cool in the process. Yeah. Why does this not surprise me? I'll just put it like that. Okay. I'm biting down on a stick right now. I don't want to ask why. I am not going to ask why. I refuse. This year has been this year baseball been very, very good, Chico. In a lot of ways. Had to spend the last 2 days working with Heine Bach. I'm sorry? No, I mean, I could read it. I'm just sorry you had to work with Heine Bach. That should give you an idea of just how warped he is. Yeah. This has been a really good year for me. For obvious reasons. Obviously, with the work I've done with Hugs. And again, we'll get into that in a little bit. But there's that. And this song, I don't know, the early part of the year, this song kind of made its way up to the chart, the Hugs charts, and then it kind of went away. And somehow it came back out of nowhere. And I don't understand why. But what I do know is that this thing is like in the top 20 right now. And I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you guys very much for making that happen, because that's based upon you guys liking it. So, are you going to be playing in the key of Z? No, I am not, but we'll get into that after this song. You may know this one. It's another Friday night, and she watches the screen flash again. Right click, left click, anything to do the trick to find her transoceanic friend. She said, "Mama, baby, tell me what it is you're doing tonight." He says, "Anything, darling, as long as it makes you feel right." She's got her love on the line, and she knows it's just a question of time. Is she safe in the arms of this unknown Romeo? Don't you know she can almost see his face in her pseudo-space, as they both attempt connections that only they can know. As the dim light flickers, they're in their private Shangri-La. To her heart he starts to whisper about how he's gonna kiss her in a secret life there from afar. Feel her heart racing, and she says, "Babe, it's just a matter of time till the distance falls between us, and the day comes that you're finally mine." She's got her love on the line, and you know it's just a question of time till she's safe in the arms of this unknown Romeo. Don't you know she can almost see his face in her pseudo-space, as they both attempt connections that only they can know. Well, the plans are made and the weeks melt away till she's standing there at gate number 2. She sees him emerge and the theories are purged. It's like watching a nightmare play through. "You didn't tell me your hair was so gray." He says, "Baby, I didn't know you were so. You could cut the disappointment with a knife, The moral of the story, don't get your love on the line, 'cause it's only nickel and dime. And there's some things that are out there that aren't quite what they seem. You know what I mean? Don't put your love on the line, 'cause for the sake of $24.99, there's a whole world out there that's not just on that screen. Don't put love on the line, love on the line, love on the line. Don't put your love on the line. So there. That's based upon you guys liking it. That it's in the top 10, the top 20 of this week for like its second run. So thank you very much for that. I truly mean that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. That's one of the things that has happened this year. Of course, the gathering earlier this year was a lot of fun. Just hanging out, being a part of the Hugs family has been terrific. I certainly do appreciate it. Let me see what's going on here. They had to spend the last 2 days working with Honey Pie. Love on a Lime. Okay, no, Chris. Read the credits, would you please? Excellent song choice. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. His voice makes milk curdle alone. Last time I heard someone say that, they shot Bambi. On the recording, I thought it was a female singing that part. Oh, man. No, I just did a lot of helium that day. Let me just put it that way. Then a couple of estrogen pills, and I was just fine. Don't slam down the guitar. I would not slam down the guitar. I'm not like that. I don't do that kind of thing. I respect my instrument, and you should too. Be good to your instrument will be good to you. You feel I hear you. It's like a little Woodstock in here, folks. I don't know if it's 69 or 99, but love the sound of that guitar. Thank you. So do I. And I have actually my occasional guest co-host to thank for that. That was a birthday present. And I certainly do appreciate that to this day. Speaking of presents, let's get off on this one. Because I read about something yesterday that just kind of blew me away. Again, you know it's serious. You know it's serious one. I got more of this stuff. I bet you do, pal. He says, I slam my instrument frequently, which may explain the higher octaves in your voice. If you're looking for Christmas presents for folks this year, and indeed, who isn't? Because we are only 8 days away. Something happened yesterday that was really, really weird and kind of unheard of. Kind of unheard of in music lore. And I can't think of anybody who's done this to such a capacity. But yesterday, without saying anything to anybody, without making any fanfare, without making any advance notice, there were 12. Count them now. The cargo ship off the West Coast began to make it to port. I don't know about that. But I do know that on any streaming service that you go to as of today, there are no less than 12, count them, 12 new albums from Pink Floyd. This is some of the weirdest stuff I have probably heard in the history of music. Follow along with me on this one, okay? This is according to Rolling Stone. Like the echo of a distant time. Get it? You see what they did there? A dozen previously unreleased Pink Floyd albums quietly surfaced onto streaming services. All of the concerts occurred between 1970 and 1972, covering the period in which the band had released Atom Heart Mother, Metal, and Obscured by Clouds, and had already begun playing songs from Dark Side of the Moon. So that's some major stuff right there. These are recordings. Nobody said anything. Like I said, there was no advance warning whatsoever. Are you sure they weren't Pink Floyd cover bands doing bootleg records? No, because you see, according to Rolling Stone, the recordings are from September to October 71. And these are the ones that they did leading up to the Pompeii concert, which everybody knows from the, one of the best concert movies possibly ever made, which was Pink Floyd and Pompeii. All the recordings are copyrighted to Pink Floyd Music Limited and suggesting that these are all official releases. Now, there's a lot of them. There's a veritable ton of these things. But the first thing that you think of is, why in the name of God would they do this? I mean, they've got shows from Leeds University in 1970, in Berlin in 1971, Tokyo in 1972. There's all kinds of them. And you would think about, what about the Getting High in Budokan performance? Getting High in Budokai. Let me look and see. I don't think that one is in there, but I do know that there is one. See, you think I'm going to just let that one go? No. There is one live in Tokyo, March of 72. So that may, depending upon what bootleg that is, if there is a Getting High at Budokai, which I'd never heard of. Shut up, Chris. But hey, look, man, the 70s, anything could have happened. All right, let's just call it what it is. It was the 70s, man. Okay. Now, a lot of people are asking, why would they do that? And there is a really good reason for that. And the reason being that it's because of copyright law, which a lot of people don't seem to remember. Smoking doobies in Dubai. No, they never played Dubai. See, I caught you on that one, huh? Caught you on that one. I did. So there's this thing. There's this new copyright law that's going on. An employee for Sony told Rolling Stone the copyright law in Europe was recently extended from 50 to 70 years for everything recorded in 1963 and beyond. With everything before that, there's a new use it or lose it provision, which is why you see so many bands releasing stuff. Not true Spinal Tap rules. I got to go with you on that one, Cyrus. I got to go with you. It basically says if you haven't used the recordings in the first 50 years, you aren't going to get any more. So you won't get any more royalties. So a lot of bands, and I know a lot of bands that have done this, have they're just releasing this treasure trove of unreleased stuff. Everybody from the Beatles, King Crimson, Genesis, now Pink Floyd are doing it just so they can keep the copyright on these performances, on this music, and therefore, maintain protection and get some money out of it. So yeah, if you're looking for something for simply put, for those who still don't understand, what it means is if you have unreleased works, they would become public domain. So that's why. So if you So if you're looking for a gift item this Christmas, go to any of the streaming services and get you a unreleased, hitherto until now, Pink Floyd live album for that special someone on your list. What a great gift idea. Still hate Disney. Still hate Disney. Yeah, I can understand that. I can totally understand that. And, with the new laws coming in the way that they are, I've never heard of American bands having to do that. Or go online and get you a womanizer. Okay, Chris suddenly showing his love for Britney, apparently. I have no idea what that means. So yeah, and everybody obviously are getting into. You guys really want to see that Spinal Tap reunion? Okay, that's a good thing. I like to see that. I personally would like to see that myself. But you see, I have I have my own Desert Storm or Desert Beach or whatever it was concert. I want to see Spinal Tap get back together, but only if, and only if, the opening band is the Ruddles. That's right. I want to see the Ruddles get back together. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So there's that. So anyway, look that up at your own. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. The views of Chris King are merely his own and do not necessarily reflect the views of GainerWorld Live, Mellow Landings Productions, or their subsidiaries. Yeah. Although I will mention one thing. There is one thing that I do have to mention. So I got a new phone about 2 weeks ago. Finally got a new phone. And everybody, I mean, people that have when Chris has been on the show, we have talked about my, I won't say disdain, but it's just, look, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, occasionally I get on Twitter, and I just don't have time for anything else as far as social media goes. I really don't. And now, Chris has been trying to introduce me to the wide, wacky, wonderful world of TikTok. Now, I've known about TikTok. I appreciate TikTok. I acknowledge the fact that it is a good social media platform. And but it's just not for me. He can sit there, and I've watched him do it. I have watched him do this. Well, I'll be watching TV or whatever the case may be, and he will have his tablet open or his phone, and he's sitting there watching TikTok for like 25, 30 minutes at a time. To me, and if it's entertainment for you, God bless you. That's great. I watch YouTube all the time. In fact, I can honestly say that I watch more YouTube than I watch television. Sincerely. And Chris has been trying to convert me into this, which is fine. But like I said, no time. I get a new phone. Okay. Lovely little Samsung S20. Samsung, sponsor the show. Competitive rates. Guess what's installed on it? Have I stumbled into the vortex yet? Only occasionally. I will openly admit it. I have opened it up. I have tried. I've watched a couple, And yes, some of them are very amusing. But no time. Just no time. And I told Chris about this. I called the other day. And I told him about this. And when he stopped laughing at me, so, is it just me, or does he drop the simplest of stories and complain that he doesn't have enough time? Asking just for... It's my show. I can do this. My format. Rar text says Whitney Cook. Hello, Whitney. How are you? Thank you very much for coming into the Gainer Go Around. I certainly do appreciate that. It's always nice to have new blood around here because the old blood is really getting to be a little curdle, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. So, Whitney, make sure that you say hi. Rar? Yawn? What exactly are you trying to tell me here, Whitney? Talk to me here. I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah, tech. I don't know. I'm down with tech. I got no problem with it. It's okay with me. If, new phones, new computers. Gotta have it now. Gotta have it. Which is funny because I probably shouldn't bring this up, but one of my sons, I won't tell you who, is so anti-tech, so anti-social media. It's literally ridiculous. Do not bother looking this boy up on social media. You will not find him because he doesn't believe in Facebook, doesn't believe in Twitter, doesn't believe in any of that. No cow is safe around you. You'd milk them so hard they'd squirt butter. Maybe. Or at least whipped cream. You see? Someone should have pulled my finger. Oh, God. Whitney, as you can tell, you came on a good night. I'm just saying. Anyway, but thank you for stopping by. We do certainly appreciate that. Let's see. Have we got time for one more? I think we've got time for one more. Sure, why not? But before we do that, hang on, kids. The phone line is ringing. Let's see what we've got here in front of us this evening. Hi there, Tim GainerWorld. How can I help you? Hello?
Hi, this is Jennifer calling from the United Dairy Association to confirm the 500,000 milk cartons with your picture on it. If you are not missing, please let us know now.
Hold on, let me look. Hang on a second. If lost, please return to... No, I'm good. That's okay. No problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Appreciate it, though.
Please hold.
Certainly. Get out of here. Oh, man. Oh, we're going out not with a whimper, but with a bang. I tell you what. I will say this. Throughout the entire year, you guys have never let me down. You guys have never let me down. Let me do one more. This was another one. No, please, no. As I said, it's been a really good year. And one of the things that I've been nice enough... Save us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope. I had a little bit of success with this one. And this is one I'm very proud of. And you guys got this into the top 20, and I appreciate this as well. Sorry about that. You're not supposed to hear the song. Perhaps you never will. 'Cause what if it should come out wrong? Perhaps it's better still. Please understand that you and I have gone through so very much for so very long. And I don't think these growing feelings are all that wrong. You're not supposed to hear these words. Perhaps it's just as well. 'Cause what if no should be what's heard? But then only time will tell. You know the things I have inside, but I'm just a man filled with foolish pride, and it's fear for my heart that I hide. Oh, that I You're not supposed to hear the song. If not, then even so. After all is said and done, I just want you to know. You see, we must all carry on, no matter how weak, oh, how strong. But it's my love inside of your heart I think should belong. You're not supposed to hear this song. So yeah, you guys have made it a really great year this year. Released a couple singles and got them into the Hugs Top 20, and that's because of you guys and listening to it and liking it. And I thank you all very much for that. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that, buddy. I always appreciate compliments like that. But yeah, it's you know, like I said, it's been a really amazing year. It really has. Come on, play Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Not if my life depended on it. You don't have the money. You don't have the access to the money. All right. Yeah. That's on the list of songs that I will never play, along with Stairway to Heaven, Smoke on the Water, and Color My World. Okay? Oh, excuse me. We have a call here on the line. Bear with me for just a moment. Hi, GainerWorld. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Get off my phone. What's wrong with you? Anyway, I appreciate your gratitude for the good year you had. Kudos, Tim. Play the happiest girl in the whole USA. Wow, Gary. Good Lord. Yeah. And we'll follow that up with a theme for the greatest American hero. Yeah, there you go. If I didn't have diabetes then, I will by the end of that session. But at any rate. Yeah, but, because this is the last stream of the year, there's a bunch of people. I really want to take this time out to do this. Obviously, before the year is out, Mr. Gainer will make his annual statement to the universe, as I always do. So don't worry about that. But since we're on this live thing that I've been doing, there are a few people that I really do want to acknowledge and address and say thanks to. Because it's been a good year. She's upstairs heading to bed. Wouldn't want to wake her up. Oh, wow. First, I need to thank some people from a business venture and from a personal venture as well. First off, thanks to everybody at Cyrus Gray Productions. And, oh, here we go. This ought to be good. Oh, or maybe not. So, somebody got smart. But anyway, first off, thank you to everybody, like I said, at Cyrus Gray Productions. I really do appreciate it. It has been quite a year working with Hugs and the likes of people like Cyrus Gray and Scott Porbo, Professor Heinebach, Jim Morley, that entire crowd. You guys, Gary Hicker, who is a regular contributor in the chat room. It has been an amazing year. It really has. And I really do appreciate working with you guys. Working the gathering was unbelievable. It was probably one of the best times I've ever had in my professional career. I've had a lot of success because of the show, because of the Hug Show, and everything that's going on there. I'm looking forward to 2021. I really am. My occasional guest co-host, fellow hugger, friend, brother from another mother, Chris King. What can I say, pal? We keep marching into battle together. And he has been instrumental with helping me with the show, helping with the gathering. He's done everything from play tech for me to road manager to just being an all-out friend. And I appreciate it, brother. And nothing but love to you. And here's to 2021. Thank you to my... here's to 2021. Here's to 2022. Thank you to my assistant, Liz, who has been... has the patience of a saint. Definitely should be, there's definitely an ordination. There's a benediction going on there. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your friendship, for literally everything. I'm half the man without you, and you make me a better person for it, and I appreciate it. Most of all, thank you. Thank you, fellow YouTuber. We started this a year and a half ago, just hoping we could get everybody through the trying times of COVID. And it has become this wonderful little community that we can all come to on a Friday night and just kind of hang out and have fun, mostly at my expense, which I don't mind at all. And we're going to be doing it again in 2022. Make no mistake about it. We're going to make it, try to make it better, try to make it bigger and better. The world's starting to spin backwards. It's a rerun. All right, there we go. So anyway, so thank you to everybody. Sincerely, thank you to everybody. Keep an eye out on Mr. Gainer's annual address to the universe, which will be coming up on this very piece of bandwidth within the next several days. As far as live goes, the next time we all meet will be back here January 7th, 2022, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Pacific. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody then. Have an amazing Christmas. Have an amazing Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. Make peace with your God, however you perceive him to be. Happy holidays. 2022 is going to rock. Better believe it, dude. Better believe it. Until then, wear the damn mask. Get the damn shot. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Please, I need you back here. I'm going to need you back here in 2022. Okay? So, in the meantime, and I say this all the time, please like, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell, get the notification, do all that YouTube stuff. In other words, if you like it, hey, you know what to do. We'll see you back here live next year. Merry Christmas. Peace.